Hope you guys are having a great week. In this video, I want to talk about a setup on Tesla and go over why I got into Tesla call options. I also want to talk about SPY, QQQ, go over the market sentiment and why I personally think we are going to be looking bullish and why I got the Tesla calls and go over my plan for this trade. So if you guys have not already, make sure to subscribe with notifications on. We're going to get started right into this video. But first, I want to talk about QQQ and SPY. I just want to take a look at the overall market, and we can see that for the past month, for the past 2 months, since December, we have really been just trading sideways for QQQ. And when we are trading sideways, we're kind of cooling down, and typically this is when we want to get into trades, okay, when we are trading sideways, when we are about to break out, and when we have a setup in place. So we can see QQQ has this symmetrical triangle. We also sort of have this inverse head and shoulder going on over here. We have this symmetrical triangle, very similar to one of our previous plays, previous breakouts, and then we have this downtrend breakout that we have gotten many times. So we could see that we have a solid setup on for QQQ. We can take a look at stocks like Amazon. Microsoft is also looking good. Microsoft, you can see we're kind of consolidating over here. Let's redo my chart here on Microsoft, but we can see Microsoft also sitting right at level of support. Microsoft also looking like a really good play. Obviously, we're going to be talking about Tesla, but just taking a look at the market sentiment, we can see that we are sitting at massive levels of support for these tech stocks. Except for Meta. Meta sort of has this breakout over here, but we can see even Google is sitting here at the level of support. After its earnings report, it dropped and we are sitting at this level of support. So we can see that the market is at this very nice level of support, and we have a bunch of plays, actually not just Tesla that I want to talk about in this play, but a bunch of plays that we have. If we take a look at the SPY also looks very similar. I'm just going to take a look at a chart with no trend lines, just the pure chart. We can see just consolidation. Consolidation is good, especially as we are looking to break out over here. The past 3 days have been good. We are building this strong momentum. But if we just take a look at the daily time frame, it just looks really good. So that's the first thing that I want to talk about. SPY is looking good. QQQ is looking good. Now we can talk about Tesla over here. Now I have a lot to talk about in this video. So we had a previous play on AMD, minus 100%. And then we had the Google play, 150%, mostly got out at 50%. And then obviously many of our other plays that we had, 230%, 265% on Tesla, many plays. So I'm taking a look at a very similar type of move in this Tesla stock. So what I want to talk about here is this is going to be a short time preference play. When we had that AMD loss, one thing that I like to take a look at is, what can we learn from this loss with AMD? Especially with AMD, it was just trading sideways a lot. We got ripped out on data, but this play is going to be similar because we got weekly expiration. Our calls are expiring this Friday. Same with something like Google, and same with these other plays that we had, like Google and Tesla. A lot of these plays are closer expiration, and that is how we get the 100% gainers. So this is going to be a low time preference play. That means we're going to be out quick, okay, tomorrow or the next day. We're just taking a look at a quick bounce over here. We got in right at the level of support. Our stop loss is going to be the close below, but pretty much we just need to hold this level of support and we just need to bounce. Now we are setting up over here, for this downtrend breakout with this descending triangle. So if we hold this level of support, we're going to be looking good. But more importantly, what I want to talk about here is how respectable this level of support is. Okay, we have a very respectable level of support. Even today during the end of the day, we were breaking the level of support, but we went and we closed above. Okay, this is a strong level, a very highly respected level of support. So this is going to be the trade plan. As for price target, again, I want to be out quick, so I'm talking about a very, very conservative move. Even a small move like 2% is a very small move on Tesla. Typically gets moves like this is a 8% candle, this is a 2% candle, but it traded more than that. We're talking about this whole candle is 6%, but from yesterday it was up 2%. So we can see that Tesla is very volatile. So we can see some massive, massive spikes, but it's important to sell at those levels, especially since we also have a gap over here. So I want to hold it through the resistance, hopefully sell at around $400, depending upon what our risk to reward is. So 400 is going to be our kind of like our price target. Our second price target, but our conservative price target is going to be area over here, 393. And then if we can hit 400 by Friday, that is going to be nice. That's going to be around a 200% gain. So this is kind of the risk to reward I'm talking about. And obviously I'm only putting 10% of my account. I only got 2 contracts over here, but quick in and out. And this was the overall idea that I am taking a look at. We also have this a potential cup and handle forming over here for Tesla, and it just looks good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm pretty much bullish on the whole market. I want to make a video on Microsoft, but Microsoft also looks good. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys do enjoy content like this, make sure to subscribe with notifications on and follow on X, and see you guys later.